boots on the ground, putting it down. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. I got something to tell you I don't think they want you to know, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It's best-selling author Mickey D with The Scoop. I want to thank you for joining me. It's a pleasure. It's an honor to be on your electronic device. Thank you very, very much. This is your first time joining us. What we do is we talk about your marijuana investments, your cannabis investments, my friends. We look at these companies. We go door to door sometimes. We find out exactly what's going on with these companies, my friends. You know, I'm not a stockbroker. I'm not a money manager. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm an author. I write books. Put it in black and white for you, my friends. Sometimes years in advance, so you can take a look at it and you can follow it and you can see exactly what direction this market is going in and what direction these marijuana stocks are going in, my friends. Books like Make Money Online with Cannabis Stocks, where I list over 40 stocks. I'll have a strategy in there that you can use in any market for the rest of your life, my friends. Those 40 stocks are exploding right now. Get your copy. That's a great book for you to have in your library, my friends. Investing in medical and recreational cannabis, buying before, during, or after legalization. There are other companies in here, my friends, that we've been following that are companies that need to be on your watch list. Like the 40 here, which would include like companies like Aurora Cannabis, IIPR, Innovative Industrial Properties, which you would have picked up as a teenager, 17, 18, 19. It would have been on your watch list as one of the 40 stocks in this book. There are several more, my friends. Promising medical marijuana and CBD treatments is out there, my friends. There's a lot going on right now in the CBD area. Marijuana today, vanadium and uranium tomorrow, my friends. Companies you can get in early now. Get in, hold, and grow rich, my friends. This is a mini book. At the back of this book, I do list 10 gold stocks, and that seems to be the rage here online. People are talking about these gold stocks that I listed. Yeah, some are up over 100, 200% right now, and gold looks like it's, for all it's worth. I'm not a gold bug or anything, but it looks like it's maybe taking off, my friends. That's my take on it. You know, gold is kind of slow, but it's going to get its chugging going along here. The largest indoor and outdoor marijuana stocks in the world, and for the record, I do own a couple of those gold stocks, so they're doing very well. The largest indoor and outdoor marijuana farms in the world, my friends. All over the world, there's things going on right now. You need to know where you can grow this, where you can grow that, what they're working on right now. African Marijuana Gold Mine, this is where you first heard about Charlotte's Web and the cross breeding of. You knew that was going to work, my friends. Also have an additional book, Make Money Online with Sports. My friend here, Josh Bronson, he's got a new book out called Make Money on Sports, and he wanted me to plug his book for him. So hey, I've got it for you, Josh. It's betting season right now, and Make Money on Sports. Hey, go out there and do your thing. But we do the marijuana stocks here, Josh. So I'll plug that one time for you, buddy. Take care of yourself. But my friends, while I was on my little vacation here, my little week vacation here, my 3 days during the middle of the week when things are kind of cheap, you know, for us retirees, you know, we get to get things a little less expensive, you know. And you guys out there working real hard, and I love you. You're paying your taxes and everything. You're doing. I'd like to bring you up to speed on a couple things here that were out before I left. First of all, congratulations to the 11,000 New Yorkers that'll see their convictions disappear there for marijuana. That's a great thing right now. As New York decriminalizes marijuana, that's a good thing. My friends, if this would have happened several months ago, because there was the social justice issue going on in New York, you know, this would have been, New York would be legal right now. This is long overdue. You guys know it. California did a thing here a little while back. Los Angeles County, I think, and San Francisco. They did. You know, they're doing this all over because this stuff is there's no justice, man, with marijuana. So we're glad to see this, and we know who's getting out, you know, and who's having their convictions disappear. You were involved with something violent, and you know there was marijuana along with something else. Then no, you're gonna be staying right there where you know you'll be staying right there in the pen. But if just marijuana and you sitting up there doing 20 years while we're up here profiting from what, you know, you're doing 20 years, I mean, there's no justice there. You know, unlock the key, let them go, let people go, give people their freedom back, my friends. And you guys know who they're giving their freedom back to. Come on, you ain't got to be a rocket science to know this war on drugs. Is it a war on drugs, or is it a war on black and brown people that sell drugs or that whatever. We're not going to get into politics of it, my friends. Forget that. Forget that. We all know what's going on here in this world of ours. A couple things I wanted to go over. California Assembly passes bill allowing medical cannabis on school campuses, my friends. Yeah, there was a lot of talk about that, and a lot of people really didn't understand it. And, you know, there's already other states that are doing that anyway. I just wanted to go over it with you for a second. On Monday, the California House of Representatives approved a bill that will let school boards decide whether parents will be allowed to give their kids medical marijuana on campus. Currently, students must leave campus and consume their meds, which critics say is risky policy. Yeah, you're under school, you know, and then you got to go leave, and, you know, that's kind of risky. The state assembly has approved it. Of course, it has to go to the Senate. The Senate has to approve it. Has to go to the governor, and the governor will sign it. So it's got a little way to go. Jerry Brown, governor of California, last year ex-governor Jerry Brown, he vetoed a bill like this. So, you know, we'll see. We'll see where it goes. There are other states that have given the okay for students. I believe last year Virginia did something, and there's other stuff out there. Florida had to deal with it. Florida's Palm Beach County School Board decided to give access to parents to administer their kids low THC cannabis medications at designated locations on the school campus. That's another option out there, my friends. But the debate over medical marijuana in schools, whether teachers will get involved, won't get involved, the kids will leave, they won't leave, all that. Other states and other cities will definitely get involved with that, my friends. That is something that's not going away anytime soon. That's marijuana on campuses. I'm talking about medical marijuana on campuses, my friends. Something else, my friends, came along that was pretty big. The USDA says hemp farmers now qualify for federal crop insurance. Now, when anything happens on a federal level, you should take note of that, my friends. Take note of that. Anything on the federal level. Even if it is something as small as this, as insurance, my friend, which is a big thing. Don't get it twisted now. It's a big thing. The U.S. Department of Agriculture, USDA, announced on Tuesday that the hemp farmers operating under pilot programs authorized through 2014 Farm Bill are now eligible for federal crop insurance for the 2020 planting season, while those who cultivate hemp under broader federal legislation in the 2018 version of the legislation can obtain coverage after regulations are developed. Now, they're going through this right now. They're developing these rules and regulations under that the farm bill, and people are anxious to see how this thing is going to shape out. People are meeting on Monday. Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue said in a meeting with farmers in Virginia that his department will be working on the data as quickly as possible to formulate hemp crop insurance program. There's all kinds. Since the passage of the 2018 Farm Bill, lawmakers have put significant pressure on federal agencies to implement regulations for the crop and its derivatives, such as CBD. And in recent weeks, several agencies have followed through on those requests. So there's a lot of pressure being put on these lawmakers to get this stuff done, my friends. Bipartisan coalition of senators also introduced a bill in July that would provide broader marijuana businesses with access to federal property, casualty, and title insurance coverage. As you know, there is lately, I think it was last month, when the credit union will be able to do its business, my friends, and they'll be able to use credit unions. The Farm Bill, companies covered under the Farm Bill, which it's still getting closer and closer and closer. And like I've said before, those companies that excel in that area under that Farm Bill, they're going to do exceptionally well. Now, a lot of people hate it when I say, "Whoa, these companies are going to zero." That companies, all you got to do, my friends, is take a look at prior companies and then take a look at what's going on now. My friends, if all your company does is has this big old space and you want to grow marijuana. Now, I've had people approach me here the last couple months. I had a guy that wanted to give me $1 million. He wanted to give me $1 million. He said, this is what I need. I want a farm, and I want to grow this stuff. I said, why? Because you're gonna lose your money, man. You're gonna lose. Anybody right now that thinks they can just go out and start a farm and doesn't have a plan or doesn't have growing for some particular purpose or something, and you just go out and grow weed, well, you're gonna lose money, and your company's probably gonna go to zero. And that's what's gonna happen. That's gonna happen to a lot of these companies. That business model of just, I got a couple acres and I'm gonna go grow some. It may work on a local level, but we're talking about billion-dollar companies, my friends. And there are companies out there right now that are doing this. And some companies that took a lot of money, like in 2017. Tell me about companies like, let me think of a company here. Company like maybe like the Wayland Group or something. They're down about, so we pictured them early as going to zero. They're what, about 16, 17. They were about $3, before. We looked at the company. Remember we were talking about Mass Roots. I always use them as an example. I really probably shouldn't because they're a lousy company. But they're gone to zero. There'll be several other companies that are $2 and $3 right now that, my friends, will be going. They have business models that will take them right to the gutter. Okay? Make no mistake about it. I know you'll argue me up and down, and you'll this company, that company, this company, that company. My friends, there are companies out there that are being talked about legitimately. They have it in their heart that this company is going to be a good company. This company can't fail. They've got this, they've got that, they've got, those companies are going, a lot of those companies are going to zero, my friends. The money, my friends, is going to be not in the growing of wheat, and we can grow this, we can grow that. We can grow this in Poland, we can grow this in here, we can grow this there. You're going to need a whole lot of those, my friends, to make that happen. But I, like many other people, I think the money will be, ultimately, it'll be in the brand, my friends. It's going to be in a company with a good brand. As long as they don't spend themselves under the ground. You take a company like a MedMen, a decent brand, but they're spending themselves to death. And sooner or later, they're going to have to really, they are streamlining, but they're going to have to really, really streamline that thing. You take a thing like a Bob Marley brand, name recognition. You take it like a Alkaline 88, bottled water, CBD water, hemp water. You see why institutions are piling into something like that, because they already have a pipeline of, they know what, they're piling into a company like that. Hemp, CBD area, water. You have something, you have a potential winner. And we did a video on them a little while back. Take a look at that. You'll see why companies are piling into certain companies and stuff. And those kind of brands, at the end of the day, my friends, those brands, I believe, will be the ones winning out. Joe Blow's farm, he's, you got to get that brand in there. Perfect example, guy smokes a lot of weed here. He pretty announced how much he smoked here a little while. Mike Tyson, Tyson Farms. Now, Tyson has a brand out there that's selling out all over. Selling out in Las Vegas, selling out in LA and wherever else he is. It's selling out because he knows good weed. I guess he's been testing it. Mike T, I got love for you. Don't hit me the next time you see me. But Mike is got a brand that's selling, and these brands, I believe that's where the money's going to be. Mike T may be going. He may take his public one day. You never know. But though that's where the money's going to be, my friends. I'm just keeping it real. Don't get mad at Yeah. These companies, they talking about going to zero, and I know it. I've seen this movie before, man. This is a rerun, dude. This is a rerun. This is a rerun, man. I done seen this before. You're not talking to, dude. I didn't get in this business 5 or 10 years ago. See, I was here. I've been here. I was here when we were talking about these companies. I was here in the room with Bruce Linton, and I was here in the room with people at all these different companies and stuff when nobody was at the conferences. Nobody was there. You could go, and there were what, 25 people in a room, my friends. Now you go to a conference anywhere and you got thousands and thousands of people. So, you know, I tell you about the conversation I had with Cam Batley at Aurora. You know, he had just left Canopy, and we were chopping it up. He telling me about this company called Aurora Cannabis, 38 cents. Yeah. After talking to him, and he assured me that they had money and they were going to go through with this plan. You know, do I like the share structure? No, I don't like the share structure. Do I like what he's doing and how he's trying to just cover the world? I like the idea. It may pan out. It may not pan out. Somebody might have to come in. Somebody may not have to come in. We'll see. It takes time, my friends. But with that said, I've been a little long. Thank you very, very much. If you're not a subscriber, go ahead and hit subscribe. We'd love to have you on board. Hit that bell. Once again, for education, entertainment purposes only. I'm not a stockbroker, not a money manager, not a financial advisor. My friends, thank you for barreling through those 30-second commercials. Appreciate it very, very much. Staycation was great, man. It's always good to be with the family. Always good to have a good time, man. Everybody had a good time. It was great. Take care of yourself. Love you. God bless you. Thank you for your support of the books, my friends. Thank you for your support of the teas. You know, without you, there would be no me. So, thank you very, very much. Appreciate it. God bless you. Take care of you and your family.